that Rupa Goswami describes and Bhaktivinoda Thakur and elsewhere are called Purvarag, which is very interesting. What happens before meeting. So, as I've mentioned many times, Rukmini, she says, Shrutva gunan bhuvana sundara sundara, hearing about you. She hasn't met Krishna yet. By hearing about him, though, she has. Some conception has come to her about the form of Krishna's quality, everything. Her, we take in a big way. We say, oh, it's Rukmini, she knew him before. It's not like that. She had not met him. The wives of the Yajnik Brahmins, the Viprapatnis, they hadn't met Krishna. They had only heard about him from fruit sellers and others in Vrindavan. They heard about him. By hearing about him, they got... See, you could have a general idea, but if you realize at a particular advanced stage of devotion, by hearing, they're getting a very precise conception of the form. So it's mysterious. Achinta Beda Bed. Having not met, but through hearing, they're meeting, but it's creating a hunger to meet. So that's why we're advised to culture separation. I say, well, if we haven't met, how can we culture separation? By hearing, the mystery is that by hearing about Krishna, some conception comes to you, whether vague or more refined or substantial. And gradually, some hunger develops. Like, a cheap example would be that in this world, babies, they're hungry before they've eaten, right? And then they are fed. So this is a mysterious thing. You say, well, how can you have the hunger? Well, you can. It can awaken in you by hearing about Krishna. It can awaken a hunger and a sense of loss. So beautiful, and what's been lost to me, now it's compelling. So hunger, in this sense, hunger precedes tasting and is a necessary component for taste, is hunger. So separation is a necessary component for relishing union. As I mentioned a few days ago, even in mundane romantic love, someone will feel and express when they meet the love of their life that I have always and only loved you. We will express those things in this world. I said, but you were apparently in love with others, or this, that, or you only... You say, no, I have always and only loved you. When that meeting is there, that connection is there, that feeling will automatically appear in the heart that this has been forever. Unfortunately, in this world, ... But the sentiment, we shouldn't discount the sentiment that really that's what we're looking for. We're looking for that person who, upon connecting with, you realize, this is my eternal connection. I have always and only been in love with this person. But we're thinking it's someone in this world, when actually it's the absolute person. And only the absolute person is capable of reciprocating that type of connection, amazingly, astonishingly, with everyone. That one can reciprocate every atom of the heart's hankering of every living being simultaneously. That's the absolute. And the absolute cannot be anything less than that. It's the absolute personality of Godhead. And we, through ideal search criteria, indirectly, or searching, it's an acknowledgement that we're searching for the absolute. The ultimate beautiful person. The ultimate loving person. The person who's, prati anga lage kande prati anga mor. Every atom of our soul is crying out for its correspondent. And that can only be found in the absolute personality of Godhead. But as Saraswati Thakur reminds us, the absolute truth is not Krishna alone, but it's Radha and Krishna. But we're duped into thinking that by the direct approach we'll get a superior experience than serving his agent or agency. So we have to be educated. Rasaraj Mahabhav Duyakarup. Mahabhav Surupini Radha Thakurani. She can extract, she's the predominated half of Krishna's better half. She can extract the highest quality and highest quantity of rasa from Krishna. And Hladani Shakti Pustikar, and nourish her servitors with that substance. And Guru Maharaj said, once you have a taste of that, Mahabhav, which is beyond the constitutional capacity of a jiva soul to experience, Radharani, out of gratitude to her servitors, gives them a taste. He said, once you've had a taste of that, what to speak of all other taste, all other rasas become tasteless. That's our Guru Varga. Should we think they're light? Guru, heavier than the Himalayas. Gangbhir, deep, dive deep into reality. Hare Krishna.